Hello, Sally. How are you going?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Alyssa. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Super excited to have you on this call so that we can discuss your nutritional needs and just go through some dietary habits that you may have and see what support I can offer you in that space. So, as you know, I'm Alyssa, and we've been working together obviously with your gym programs. Um, Now, in regards to providing any advice and things like that, in terms of your diet, I just want to preface and let you know that I am, limited to the Australian dietary guidelines with the advice that I can provide. So it can be a little bit limited in nature, but we'll go through it, see what we can do, and then if we, need to reach out to any specialist, we absolutely can afterwards. So um,
Perfect.
let's jump in. Now, how's your day been?
Yeah, good. It's been really good. Thank you. Yeah, off to a good start. And yeah, went for a quick walk this morning. So that was really nice. And yeah.
Excellent. No, that's awesome to hear. Perfect, Sally. So let's jump in. I guess, tell me a little bit, what's your dietary goals? Do you have any? What are you wanting to achieve, I guess?
I think just overall, like eating a little bit cleaner, but mostly like just to drop a few kilos. Like I don't feel like I've got heaps to lose, but like, yeah, probably about 5 kilos. Yeah, would be good.
Excellent. Now I'm just going to be taking notes as we go. So excuse me whilst I'm looking down. I am just jotting down notes.
Perfect. All
Excellent.
good.
So wanting to drop 5 kilos and just clean up the diet a little bit so that you're eating a little bit better, making you feel a
Yeah.
bit better. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, I just have a bit of sugar and stuff like that that creeps in sometimes. And yeah, I know like it doesn't serve me, but yeah, it's like, yeah, bit of habit
Breaking the
and yeah.
habit.
Yeah, literally.
Excellent. Now, any special dietary requirements, any diseases, allergies, or intolerances that I need to know about?
Just dairy free. Like dairy just
Yep.
doesn't really work for me. So yeah.
Yep. Excellent. Perfect. Now, how many serves of vegetables do you usually eat per day? With one serve of vegetables being half a cup of cooked vegetables, or cooked lentils, chickpeas, 1 cup of salad.
Yeah, most days I'll have a salad, or like have a salad like in a wrap or something like that, with some meat and things like that. So there's probably like one serve there, and pretty much most nights, not necessarily every night, but most nights I'd have like at least a cup of veggies, if not like 1.5 cups. So there's probably, I don't know, maybe like three
Three to
serves
four.
on a regular basis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 serves. Yep. Excellent. Three. Perfect. And then, how many serves of fruit do you usually eat per day? With one serve of fruit being like one medium apple or banana.
I would normally have like an apple for morning tea, like with some nuts and things like that. So definitely like at least one piece per day. Sometimes in summer, like I really love like a mango or something like that in the afternoon or for afternoon tea, or like a banana or something like that too. So definitely like 1 to 2 pieces, but I generally don't have too much more than that. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Now you said that's more over summer, so that's not really a consistent thing. That's something where it's more just one serve for morning tea and
Yeah,
occasionally not like it's not daily.
I think winter, I'd probably more go for like crackers or something like that in the
Yeah.
afternoon, or like chicken crimpies or something like that. Yeah, like in the arvo instead of like fruit or something cold like in winter. Yeah.
Yep, perfect. No, that's all right. I'll pop that down. I'll just make note of that so that we know. And how many serves of bread and cereals do you usually eat per day? With one serve being one slice of bread.
So I would either have like 2 pieces of bread or like porridge for brekkie. So yeah, I guess depending on how that, yeah, it might be like 2 serves. And then sometimes like we can have pasta for tea as well. So like there would obviously be another serve there, and then I'd have maybe like the wrap for lunch. So that's probably like another serve there. So there might be like 3 to 4, like on average.
Yeah, rightio. Perfect. Um, Excellent. And then with your porridge, so one serve's equivalent to half a cup of porridge. would you be having half a cup or slightly more? That'd probably be more like 2 cups.
Um, oh, I wouldn't have 2 cups. I probably have maybe like a cup or like close to a cup. So that's probably like closer to 2 serves anyway. So it's probably similar to
Yeah.
the bread. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
Excellent.
toast. Yeah.
Perfect. So I'll pop that down as the 4 serves then. Just if we're having kind of the bread, the wraps, and then the pasta for dinner, that's kind of
Yeah.
equivalent to that 4 serves. Um, and then you said that you're not having dairy. Um, but do you have any, I guess, like soy or rice or like drinks, that kind of fit into that category that you supplement with?
I have a lot of almond milk, like
Yep.
definitely like consider the dairy milk. And that's probably really about it, like in terms of yeah, what I'm supplementing for cheese or dairy. Yeah.
Yeah. How much of that would you be having a day with like 1 cup being equivalent to 1 serve?
I'd probably have in total, like if I have like quite a few cuppas and often they're like just decaf and things like that, but there's it's probably like 3 serves, 2 to 3 serves a day. Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. And then how many serves of meat or alternatives do you usually eat per day? So 1 serve of meat is equivalent to like 65 grams of cooked lean red meat.
Yeah, so I definitely have that for like lunch on my wrap, and definitely for tea. Like when I have like just veggies and meat or whatever for tea. Brekkie, sometimes I'll just have like peanut butter and honey. Other times I might have like some ham or something like that, or some eggs and things like that on toast. So I guess it's like 2 serves of protein, mostly, but sometimes like three, so 2 to 3. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. And nuts, as you said that you're having some nuts usually for like morning tea or afternoon tea. That
Yep.
also comes into that one. So any like eggs, nuts, almond butter, anything like that will also count that in. So how many serves of that would you reckon that you're having?
How much would be a serve?
Um, 30 grams of seeds, nuts would be a serve.
Yeah, so I'd probably have like a handful, like with the apple at morning tea. And then obviously if I'm having like peanut butter or almond butter or whatever, like on my toast, that's probably like a serve. Um, and then yeah, like with the almond milk, I don't know how you'd kind of like work that out from like a
Yeah,
serve
no,
from
that's
that
okay. So
perspective.
the almond milks, yeah, that's okay. That can be incorporated up the top. We'll put that as the dairy up the top.
Yeah.
Um, so
Yeah, so
we've got two
that's
serves
probably
of
better.
meat, and
Yep.
that's around the 65 grams, or do you reckon like if you're having a steak, you're having more than?
I'm probably having more than like 65 grams. Like if I'm
So
having a
it's
steak,
probably
that's
closer
probably
to
two.
two
Yeah, like
serves for
two
dinner
serves.
and 1 serve
Yeah.
for lunch.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, perfect. So we're up to 3 serves there. Then we've got another 2 serves with your nuts and um, the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. So we're up to about 5 serves. Yes, 5 serves. I had to count that on my fingers. Excellent. And then discretionary choices. So this is based per week rather than per day. I am so sorry about my dog. Someone has just decided to walk outside. Um,
Oh, I can't hear a thing,
oh,
so
that's
it's all
good.
good.
Excellent. Now, yeah, so this is based off per week.
Mhm.
So any discretionary foods such as ice cream, processed meats such as sausages, crackers, biscuits, donuts, chocolate, soft drink, all of them types of things, hot chips, pies. How many do you reckon that you'd be having a week?
Well, to be
And
really honest, like
alcohol.
I'm having the crackers, not having any alcohol. If anything, I might have maybe two on the weekend, but like generally I don't normally drink. Um, in terms of like crackers, like I said, I was having them regularly, like for afternoon tea, so that would be a daily. Honestly, I try not to eat chocolate each night, but I'm probably having some chocolate each night, and I definitely have ice cream at least once, if not twice a week,
Yep.
with that.
Perfect. So we're probably
Um,
having crackers. most weekdays as well as the weekend?
I think so. Yeah, I think that would be, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. So that would be 5 serves of crackers. Then we've got another 2 serves of ice cream, so it would be up to 7 serves. And you said you don't really eat chocolate. Would that be 1 serve a week? Would that be
Oh no, I reckon I'm trying not to eat it, but I reckon it's
Peninsular?
probably every night, to be honest.
Okay,
Like if
every
I'm
night.
really honest, yeah, I think it's probably every night. It's more the alcohol I don't really have a lot of. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So yeah, look, we're up over that 10 plus serves per week with the crackers, the chocolate, and a couple of things of ice cream.
Yep.
Um, Excellent. So from here, Sally, what we can do is we've got a really good understanding now of how many serves of each food group you're having per day.
Mm.
So what I can do is I can actually run you through what the recommended serving is, and we can just get a bit of a guideline as to um, some different things that we could adjust for you.
Hmm.
If you were wanting a specific meal plan, that's where we would then refer you on to speak with a dietitian in regards to getting that tailored meal plan. So um, are you just wanting to start off with trialing, some different serves? We'll go through, see where we can adjust, and go from there, or were you wanting to go into a specific meal plan?
No, I think if we can just trial, like, yeah, just
Yep,
seeing, yeah, just some kind of guidelines I think would be helpful, and yeah, and then we can go from there.
absolutely. Perfect. So, um, what we'll do is I'll just run through kind of where we're sitting in comparison to the Australian dietary guidelines and what we'd recommend. So in terms of vegetables, so we're currently having about 3 serves of vegetables per day. Um, we would recommend that be 5 serves per day. So
Hmm.
we've got a couple of extra serves that we might be able to get in there in terms of salads, vegetables, legumes, that side of it.
Hmm.
Um, so I'll just mark that there. So we've got 5 is the recommended, so we could increase that by around 2.
Hmm.
In terms of fruit, 1 to 2 serves per day. Look, 2 serves is where we should be sitting, so I'm comfortable with that 1 to 2 serves that you're currently having is, well within that guidelines.
Yep.
So that's fine. We don't need to adjust there. Breads and cereals. Uh, 6 serves per day. Again, look, you're having that the 4 serves. We could increase it by, 1 serve if you were wanting. But again, I think that's something that we could just increase by 1 serve. We don't need to, you know, drastically, go out and change all of that for you. So I'll just put, we've got 6 there, could increase by 1.
Maybe I could have like another salad wrap in the afternoon instead of the crackers or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, sorry, that will get obviously that extra serve of vegetables and legumes in for that
Yeah.
day, plus that extra cereal for you. So that sounds like a great plan. Dairy, currently 2.5 serves. So, which is, yeah, your milk, yogurt, cheese, or alternatives, which you are having the almond milk. So your 2 to 3 serves is exactly where we need to be sitting.
Yep.
Um, and your meat, currently having 5 serves per day. That would be recommended for a woman that's between 19 to 50 years old, 2.5 serves per day. So we're a little bit high on that end.
Hmm.
So that's something that we might be able to just drop back a little bit. So obviously being mindful if we're including that wrap, we'd be increasing that meat intake.
Yep.
So whether or not we can substitute that just for a salad wrap rather than a salad and meat.
Yeah.
And just yeah, having a look at that one. So I'll mark that down there. That's 2.5. Okay, so off the back of that one, um, I guess let's come up with a little bit of a plan as to, how we can introduce this without it being super overwhelming and lots of changes. Um, so I guess we're happy with that salad wrap. Now, would you be happy to have that as just a salad wrap rather than
Yeah, I think
like a
so.
salad and meat?
Yep.
Yep, excellent. Perfect. Well, that would then increase both of them for you for your bread and cereals and your vegetables. So that would increase that to being like one serve closer to where we need to be. And then I guess just in terms of the meat, obviously just being mindful of a night, can we just bring that back to that one serve rather than the two? So if we're
Yep.
having a huge steak, can we just cut it in half and have that for lunch the next day? Um,
Yep.
yeah, whether or not, but obviously, we want to be mindful that we're not then overeating, and kind of eat like you're super hungry, so then we're resorting back to the discretionary choices as
Mm.
well.
Well, maybe
Um,
if I cut out some of the meat and then just add like another serve of veggies or something in there.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So then obviously in terms of your discretionary foods, this is something that obviously being that 10 plus serves, we'd really want to look at how we can reduce that for you. Um, Now I think, is it that we can substitute again some of that for, say, vegetable sticks maybe 2 days a week rather than having crackers every day in the week? So
Well,
whether
if I switch out the wrap, that'll take the crackers out like completely
Yep,
anyway. So that should
perfect.
be
So
like
then that
seven
will
serves. Yeah.
reduce that for you. Absolutely. And is that, I guess, probably the easier one, the easier adjustment to make for you at the moment rather than the chocolate and the ice cream?
I think so. And I think like if I had that extra wrap, like I'd be feeling fuller. So I'm probably not going to look as much for that. And even if I cut the chocolate back to maybe, I don't know, 4 times a week or something to begin with instead of every night, I think that could make a difference too.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect. So going forward, we're going to introduce that wrap. And then we'll just swap the additional serve of meat at dinner for an additional serve of vegetables. And then, yeah, by doing that wrap, that will eliminate the crackers, which again will reduce that discretionary food choice down a little bit lower to lesser serves in the week. How does that
Yeah.
sound for you?
Yeah, no, that feels pretty good to do and easy. Well, it should be fairly easy to implementing.
Yeah, perfect. Excellent. So we'll start there. I'll flick this through to you so that you've got a really good guideline of, what we've discussed today, so that we can continue focusing on that moving forward. Um, but yeah, other than that, any other questions that you've got for me?
No, I don't think so. That feels pretty self-explanatory and yeah, I know
Yeah,
what I need to do moving forward. So yeah, that sounds good.
excellent. Thank you so much for your time today, Sally. And yeah, can't wait to catch up again next week with our training.
Sounds great.
Thanks, Sally. Bye.
Bye.